going? Let me see. Yeah, it's going. Hello, Paul here in Nashville, Tennessee at the sawmill. It's April 17th, 2014.
You were going to talk today about stickers. Explain, if you would, Paul, what a sticker is and why it's so important in the whole process of working with the lumber.
Okay, what we're going to talk about today is stickers. That's these blocks of wood, and what we do with these is we use it to dry the wood after we cut. So what we'll do is, to my right we have a sawmill, and we will cut the logs on the sawmill and end up with a lot of lumber. And then that lumber has to be dried. And in order to dry it, we have to put these little spacers in. And we cut these out on the sawmill too. We just cut a bunch of boards and then turn them on their edge and then cut them into about 1 inch. And they don't have to be 1 inch, but the thinner they are, the less space the lumber takes up when it's drying, and space is at a premium because we like to get it all under roof, preferably. And so I'll do a little demonstration here of how we sticker. Need two hands free. This is a log that came in, and it's quite pretty. It's got a lot of spalt in it.
And you explain spalt?
Yeah, spalt is a fungus that gets in the wood, makes it very pretty, and it'll eventually rot the root, the wood. And so that's pretty much what we do. Depending on how thick the wood is, if the wood is really thick, we can put the spacers further apart and the boards won't sag. If we cut the wood very thin, we have to put them closer together. So, but we just use two for this, like that, and just so it balances there, and then we'll do all of these. Now, if we don't get stickers on this wood, the fungus will cause it to fuse together, and that's a problem. So we have to be careful to get the stickers in pretty soon after we cut it. If it's warm out and we have the right climatic conditions, the fungus will fuse the wood together very quickly, and we'd have to resaw it. We couldn't even pry them apart without breaking the boards.
That's good. That's nice. Nicely said, Paul. And you need to get air circulation between the boards?
Yeah, the wood dries. One of the main things that's often overlooked with drying wood is ventilation. You have to constantly be changing air out. If you were to put this stack of wood in a basement without any circulation, air circulation, the wood wouldn't dry. You have to constantly be changing out air, and here we have a breeze going through, and in Nashville, Tennessee, it gets very hot. And then we have a lot of air movement. So outdoors is just ideal. In a barn, especially the second floor of the barn, is ideal for drying wood. And the drying is actually harder than, more difficult than cutting the wood. Drying the wood is much more problematic and often an overlooked step of the process, but extremely vital.
Would you show us the sawmill?
Sure.
A minute?
Yeah. I'll show you the sawmill. This is a Cook saw mill out of Dothan, Alabama. And it's a bandsaw, and it slides along these tracks. And this log was just cut by the mill. It was the last one cut yesterday. We haven't run it today. But you cut a log up to a 32-inch diameter, so it's rated. And it's just a 14-foot bandsaw blade. I'll show you the blade right here. Come in the shade, maybe we'll be able to see. The blade's right here, and it goes around like that. And the blade's kept very sharp, and it's got a 30 horsepower motor on it there, and a gasoline powered motor. And we can cut some pretty big logs. We can cut a 32-inch diameter log, but we can only cut 27 inches is the width of the cut that we're allowed to make. So we're making them sort of on a tangent to the, inside the log. So yeah, it's quite an effective tool, and we've had it here for, I guess, about 8 years. And we cut a lot of fencing and a lot of things for the property, for the farm, for the barns that we have on the farms that we have here. And so it's been a very It's been a very nice tool, and there's always a lot of trees being taken to the dump, so we have a lot of logs that we can get, and you know. You want to stop there? Okay. All right, we're going to sign out there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.